Welcome to another episode of Outrageous Reviews. I'm Ashish, and today we are going to talk about Tandav, an Indian political drama streaming on Amazon Prime. It has stirred up a lot of controversies recently, and some even have demanded to ban the show in India. Given the subject matter and the content, the show isn't for kids, and that's why Ayan is missing from the review. Tandav is a story of two men. First one, Samar Pratap Singh, played by Saif Ali Khan, who wants to replace his father as India's Prime Minister by any means necessary.
पर कभी देश को तोड़ने का काम नहीं किया। इसके हाथ में सत्ता आ गई ना, तो लोकतंत्र खत्म कर देगा ये। शक्ल देख इसकी, तुझे तानाशाह नहीं दिखता?
The second one, Shiva Shekhar, played by Zishan Iyer, a self-righteous student activist who can do nothing wrong.
मेरा नाम शिवा शेखर है और मैं वीएनयू का छात्र हूँ। जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, मैं मालकपुर गांव में हूँ और यहाँ पे हाईवे बन रहा है। मेरे इस वीडियो के साथ एक दूसरा वीडियो भी अटैच्ड है, जिसका कंटेंट बहुत ज्यादा ग्राफिक।
The show begins with farmers' protests and the role of corrupt local police in quashing it. So let's begin and talk about what worked for me. I thought for the first 5 episodes, the show had a really good pace. Gurpal, a Ray-Ban and safari suit donning Sunil Grover, and Maithili, played by Gauhar Khan, who carry out the dirty work for their bosses, Samar and Anuradha Kishore, make the show enjoyable to watch.
अब इस राजनीति में चाणक्य नीति लानी पड़ेगी।
मैं समझा नहीं सर।
If you can't be the king, be the kingmaker.
मतलब राज्य न बन सको, तो कम से कम राज्य के गुट्टे पकड़ लो।
Gurpal, on one hand, is dedicated to Samar, while Maithili supports Anuradha in her ascension to the Prime Minister's post. Maithili is ambitious and only reveals her trump card to change the narrative.
शेखावत का सुना आपने? सुना है समर से काफी नाराज चल रहा है। बेटा खोया है उसने अपना। तो इस वक्त पार्टी की सबसे ज्यादा सिंपैथी है उसके साथ। एट दिस पॉइंट अगर हम उसे कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोफाइल देते हैं, समथिंग लाइक एन एचआरडी, पार्टी हमारी तरफ काफी रूट करेगी।
Tandav really should have been a show about Gurpal and Maithili, but unfortunately it's not. Apart from the two, the only good thing going about the show is the costumes. The women in the show wear exotic, colorful designer saris. So that makes it colorful and interesting. Together with the high production quality and good dialogue delivery by some cast, Tandav makes or becomes bearable. Moving on to what did work, there's a long list of things. First of all, the writers of the show couldn't make up their minds. Is this a show about national politics, or is it about student politics? Is it about police brutality? There are other sub-issues in the plot that are just sprinkled all over. Farmers' protests, caste issues, affairs. It appears that someone woke up in the morning, looked at the headlines in the newspaper, and decided to build a story that tied all of them together. To narrate a fast-paced story, many of the promising angles that should have been touched are really left hanging. Why did Samar become the way he is? How did Shiva evolve from being a popular student in the college to upcoming politician? Why are there some social issues that they are? In the end, the show just comes out to be a lousy Bollywood masala movie that has a whole lot of nothing. After episode 9, I was left wondering what could have been. Now, what's outrageous? The apparent holes in the plot. We are talking about national politics, but then there is no opposition party. Samar, Anuradha, and the other supporting cast make the national politics a show about a single party, and that too a core committee of few. A couple of times, Shekhawat, a politician from Rajasthan, is used to bring out the national angle. Also, for student politics, the elections are blown out of proportion. Anyone can file nominations at any time, one can form party at any time, but there are no mentions about what issues the students are facing. The university election turns into a chaotic affair with infighting and bickering. Some of the romance scenes are necessary and do not really add to the story. After watching Family Man and Inside Edge on the Prime, I had high expectations from the Tandav. But in the end, if you don't want to trouble your brain and watch something, then Tandav is your show. But if you expect Rajniti like performance and a good political thriller, then you are going to be completely disappointed. For me, this show barely scores 2.5 out of 5.
आपकी पार्टी का भी समझ ना आता है आप हो किसकी तरफ कभी किसानों के साथ खड़े नजर आते हो कभी किसानों के खिलाफ हो
सही और गलत के बीच में जो चीज आके खड़ी हो जाती है ना उसे राजनीति कहते हैं
So that's it from me. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and post any comments you may have. See you next time.